Balletje gaat via naar Ili Greven die hem inside popt op Daan van Voort. En het is een try, de eerste try van de wedstrijd. In knap 20 minuten, 19 minuten om precies te zijn, is de eerste try. Daan van Voort die scoort. En de score daarmee op 5-0 zit. Ili Greven weer terug van weg geweest met zijn conversie. Die helaas naast gaat. Het is ook moeilijke condities natuurlijk. Ili Greven die een wereldreisje zou maken als ik het goed heb. Misschien heeft hij het ook wel gemaakt, weet ik eigenlijk niet precies. Maar in ieder geval vorig seizoen toch wel. Die wordt goed opgevangen, maar nog steeds boven zit door DIOK. Daan van Voort, die ziet een gaatje. Oh, wat is hij snel. He's always very quick, isn't he?
Yeah, Mace has been one of the guys who's come from our youth system. I
Mace van Noord.
Yeah, Mace. Yeah, I remember his first season. He was playing in the Colts, and he got brought in halfway through to help us out at fly half, and he's just been getting better and better every year. Fantastic player. 22.
Yep. Okay.
He's in a senior player role now. That's how well he's come on throughout the years. So he's in the part of the senior players group, which is a really good step for him.
Wordt echter goed tegengehouden door het gooi. Weer pick and go. We gaan wel van de palen weg. Maar het is dan toch... Nee, nog niet. Ja, toch een try. Even wachten tot de persoon overeind komt. Wie anders dan Ross Binnenkolsen?
I think that just shows there. Keep it simple, pick and goes.
Ja.
With this weather, and we score a try. So a birthday try for Ross.
Ja, was deze man die nu gaat kicken erg belangrijk. En nu raakt hij de paal. Helaas voor Ili Greven. Blijft er 1 conversie. Derde try van de wedstrijd. De stand nogmaals 17-0. En Wolf van Dijk, die net als Ross Binnenkolsen, daar gaat hij dan. En scoort.
Yeah, this is what happens, I guess, when you make a mistake. Maybe you should have been kicked away, but they decided to play. Penalty, turnover, and quick penalty, quick tap, and then Wolf scores.
Did you saw the video of Snoop Dogg?
En inderdaad, beheerst tussen de palen door. Met nog een officiële 1,5 minuut op de klok. Staat de score op het scorebord van 24-0.
Well, we lost it, but I did think we were going to go for a driving maul, try and finish off with Ross at the back, get another birthday try. That's what I think the plan was.
Oké. Ah. Bal stuit het alle kanten op, kan uiteindelijk opgepakt worden door speler van DIOK. En ik kon het niet helemaal goed zien, maar het brengt inderdaad die 5e trui op het bord. It looks like a pretty easy victory. What do you reckon?
Yeah, I think the score looks a little bit more than it more than it should have been. The Hoy defended extremely well in the first half. I think possibly just a few errors on their behalf let us capitalise, and some also individuality from Wolf scoring a try, Ross playing really well. So I think the score maybe a bit higher than we deserve.
Surprise kickoff, very well done. Small kickoff.
Benji, there's only one person who doesn't understand English, and that's Kees. Benji. The rest of the world understands.
Benji, who says that they want Dutch?
No,
they don't. Belmont's like, yeah, get Benji to do it.
Yeah. They don't want me either, because they know.
Like, if Robin can't do it, yeah, get Benji to do it. It doesn't matter. Yeah. Where do I put this? Wait.
Yeah.
So, perfect. Hello.
Goeiedag, welkom bij de DUKES tegen RC DIOK. U hoort hier Robin van Wijk en Richard Manley. Als Richard Manley zijn microfoon op de goede plek krijgt, dan kunnen we verder. Richard, how are you doing?
Yeah, good, good. It's nice to be here. The weather's better than last week, I have to say. So hopefully we're in for a good day of rugby.
De kijkers hebben net een samenvatting gezien het gooi. DIOK, wat wil je nog zeggen over vorige week? What you want to say about last week, Richard?
Sorry, trying to fix my microphone. It's all over the place. Yeah, last week was. I think we struggled in parts against the Hoy. The weather wasn't great, so we weren't able to play an expansive game of rugby, which we usually like. But the weather's better today, and especially on this pitch, we can get the ball out wide. It's definitely adventurous for us, you know.
Oké, en we staan op het moment om af te trappen. U kunt het vanaf deze kant misschien niet zo zien, maar achter ons staan heel veel mensen. Het is anders dan bij DIOK. Dit is een openbaar sportpark. En hier ziet u de oude stadsmuur van Den Bosch en er staan heel veel mensen, misschien dan niet al coronaproof, toch naar deze wedstrijd te kijken. Maar we zijn erg blij dat u wel gewoon via de livestream intuned.
With these new microphones we've got, we can do some live interviews during the game. So maybe we'll get some knowledge, inside knowledge from Andy during the game. We're a little bit free roaming today, which is kind of nice.
En de wedstrijd is begonnen.
Ja.
Mooie steal door Robin. Oh, en een voordeel. Knock-on bij DIOK. De eerste scrum van DIOK tegen DUKES. Kijken hoe de krachten zich daar verdelen.
Yeah, first scrum for DIOK. For DUKES, sorry. Now we can see a little bit of the expertise that I have. Not much, but let's see how this one plays out.
Stabiele scrum, die wordt omgedraaid en DUKES zijn los. Goeie tackle door Nickel. En voordeel voor de DUKES. Diving over the ruck by Nickel.
Yeah, I think as of last week as well, we'll see a lot of penalties during the ruck because the refs, again, have been told to watch out, be very strict on the ruck situation.
En een line out voor de DUKES op de 5 meter. En een steal door DIOK. En een voordeel voor DIOK, scrum DIOK.
Yeah, I think we took it over our own line there, so that means a scrum down for. Oh no, a knock on. Sorry, it would be a knock on then from the DUKES that line out. Scrum down DIOK.
Daarnaast hoop ik dat jullie allemaal nu gelukt zijn om in te loggen op het platform van Icons. Vorige week waren we natuurlijk niet beschikbaar via dat platform. Dat had niks met onze techniek te maken, maar het hele platform lag er af voor alle wedstrijden. Dus ik hoop dat het nu allemaal goed geregeld is. En Tom Alting gaat naar Leon. Leon kikt de bal. En Jago Dijn houdt de bal op. Bal is out. En een kick door de DUKES. Gevangen door Leon Koenen en die gaat zelf in. En Ros Benny Colson neemt de bal in. Mees Noord neemt de bal in en is los. De bal wordt gekikt, Jens is in de volging.
Yeah, it was a good play there by Jens. He's come back from injury. He wasn't available last week. Good chase on that kick, putting pressure on the Dukes player, causing a knock on. So great attacking play. You can see now, Robin, how the weather and the pitch lets us play a more expansive game of rugby compared to last week.
Op hetzelfde moment wachten we nog even, want er ligt een gewonde van de Dukes op het veld. Er wordt al een wissel gedaan. Ik neem dat het geloof ik een eerste rij is. YouTube, what you want? Daarnaast zien we niet heel veel veranderingen in de basis line-up van DIOK. Wat verandering op de tweede rij en Jens is ook terug. Dit is de derde wedstrijd alweer van de competitie. Op dit moment staat de DIOK ferm bovenaan met 10 punten, gevolgd door Den Haag 9 punten, Emeland 9 punten en Askrum 8 punten. Deze 4 teams hebben allemaal 2 wedstrijden van de 2 gewonnen. En daarnaast waren er een paar opvallende dingen gebeurd vorige speelronde. Natuurlijk dat HRC heeft van Hilversum gewonnen. Daarnaast heeft Oysters winnen van de Hoekers. En Askrum heeft ook vorige week gewonnen van de Dukes. De Dukes hebben op dit moment 1 van de 2 potjes gewonnen. Dus voor hun wordt dit ook een belangrijke om verder te gaan naar de top 8.
Next stop is to play in an interview center.
En ook nog wel interessant is de nieuwkomer Groningen. Die heeft vorige week net aan het kortste eind getrokken tegen Castricum. En dat verloor 31-32. Groningen maakt sowieso een goede indruk op dit moment in ereklasse als nieuwkomer.
Yeah, very strong scrum there by DIOK. Absolute domination. Yeah, penalty popping up at the scrum. That's the pressure there from the front row, causing the hooker to pop up. That's a penalty for DIOK.
Why is that happening, Richie?
Yeah, I think as a front row it's very difficult when you're going backwards and you get a lot of pressure. You tend to stand up. That's like the usual reaction. Yeah, and if you're going backwards, you stand up, head goes up, and then it's illegal. It's yeah.
Oh, en op dit moment verliest DIOK deze penalty. En
yeah, I think that was given to on the left side. Robin Moona just dropped to his knees on the impact. Maybe a slip, but it's a penalty for Clapson.
can we conclude that the scrums are really contested here na deze 3 scrums?
Well, I think the first couple we were dominant, but I think maybe we slipped up there. I think, especially when you're 8 months out, you haven't played rugby in a while, you're still getting used to it. So I think there's going to be first 10-20 minutes of the scrums are going to be finding each other out, getting a feel for each other, and then we'll see who is the better scrummager. I think later on in the game, when each other have maybe worked each other out a little bit.
Line out voor de Dukes en oh, goede steal door Chessie. Oh,
it's a great
en
run.
een hele goede break van de Dukes. Dukes speelt naar de backline en ze hebben overlap. Kijken wat ze hiermee doen. En de Dukes zijn los. Oeh. Nummer 8 van de Dukes loopt ferm in. En een penalty voor de Dukes. Time is af. Het is soms erg moeilijk te zien waar de Duke-spelers welke posities hebben, omdat hun rugnummers niet allemaal op één lopen. Dus er zijn getallen als 105, 175, 152. Dat is niet helemaal duidelijk. En eigenlijk zijn we in dezelfde positie als 5 à 10 minuten geleden, toen we ook op dezelfde plek een line-out hadden.
With that penalty there, I think we're a little bit over-eager. Maybe misread if the ball was out. Silly penalty to give, especially in our own 22.
En drive wordt of niet. Een drive wordt ingezet door de Dukes. Of de bal is weer los.
If they score, I'm going to interview Benji, okay?
En er is een try gescoord door de Dukes. Een hele mooie break van de Dukes en goed close bij de rucks. Oh nee, toch niet. Ik zie opeens dat hij toch is afgekeurd. Het is een penalty op de 5. En ze kiezen ervoor voor de palen te gaan.
Yeah, let's ask you about your injury. How you feeling?
Ja, het is een interessante keuze om nu voor een penalty te gaan. Die staat best wel dicht bij de tryline. Maar de Dukes die denken dat het een close game wordt en willen dan alle mogelijke punten binnenhalen. Het is wel een relatief makkelijke kick, dus die 3 punten moeten ze wel binnen zien te halen zo.
Yeah, we've got Benjamin Garcia here. How is he getting on with your injury, Benji?
Yeah, it's getting better. It's my ankle again, and I hope I'm playing next weekend if Corona allows us. But yeah, it's getting better. It's almost there. Maybe I could force it to play today, but since it's not ready and it's also the artificial
En
pitch,
de kick zit er doorheen en de eerste 3 punten van deze wedstrijd zijn voor de Dukes uit Den Bosch. En het staan
Smart decision. Thank you, Benji.
tegen DIOK.
Oh.
But I was talking as well. So yeah, I didn't know I was talking. Yeah.
Hey.
Oeh. En de kick-off wordt niet gevangen door de Dukes, wat een knock-on resulteert en dat is een voordeel voor DIOK.
Told you what I was going to do.
Yeah, mate. Richie, how do you remember your times playing on this pitch?
Well, there was always a rumour I used to get Duke fever because every single time I played them I got injured. But I think I got rid of that when we beat them in the plate final a couple of years ago. I overcame my fear, and since then I haven't got injured when we play them. But thanks for bringing that up, Robin.
En de bal wordt gepaast. Ik zie Ros neemt de bal in. Opnieuw faces. En Amsterdam wordt geleid door Ronald. Markin. En de bal gaat wide. Daan Avort wordt gestopt.
It's good pressure from the Dukes in defense.
Oh. En de bal wordt verloren. geloof ik. En het is voordeel voor de Dukes, er knock-on.
It's a little bit slow and a little bit of confusion. Maybe they need to start getting into the game a little bit, DIOK.
It looks like they're not really on yet.
No. But I think that is, yeah, especially with the old DIOK back in the day, we always used to be very slow starters. So hopefully we can turn that around and get back into it.
En de bal wordt gekikt. Daarna Van Avervoort vangt de bal. Hij gaat net te hoog voor Sam Verplanken. En Nickel neemt de bal in. Maar er zijn heel veel Dukes bij. De Dukes zit er heel erg kort op, zoals Richmond al zei. That they're really short on the rock. They're really good pressure of the Dukes.
Yeah, well, I think that came from our mistake there. Yeah, slow starting, poor pass, put lots of pressure on our guys, and yeah, great chase by the Dukes, straight in at the ruck, disrupting us.
We zien op dit moment dat de speler die er eerder bij de Dukes werd afgehaald weer terug het veld op komt.
Yeah, I think he took a knock to the head.
Ja. Ik hoop dat ze goed de maatregelen hebben gevolgd voor of hij unconscious was, maar ik neem aan dat dat allemaal goed geregeld was. Dat is een goede steal door Jago Duin.
I think we've stolen all their line-outs so far, nearly.
En Mees kikt de bal weg. Oh, en Jens, een mooie tackle door Jens. En
Guess that's their linesman. Guess that's their linesman, hè?
Het was een beetje een chaotische situatie hieronder, maar de bal is voor DIOK. En de line-out is ook voor DIOK op dit moment. Nu kijken how our own line-outs go.
Yeah, we're very strong at the set piece. I think we've got a few international boys in the forward pack. I think Ross told me that out of I think when we have our full strength team, all the players have played at an international level. So we've got a very strong pack.
Mees van Oort neemt de bal zelf in. En hij gaat uit naar Sam. Sam Verplanken verliest de bal in de tackle. En het is een knock-on door DIOK en een bal voor Duke.
Yeah, I think in that situation there, we wanted quick ball. It didn't come. That let the Dukes set up in defense, and they just read our play very easily. I think the outside centre put in a great hit on Sam.
We zien wel iemand weer die last heeft van zijn enkels. The ankles are always difficult on a pitch like this.
Yeah.
This is knees and ankles get destroyed here.
Yeah, it's like what Benji was saying before. He didn't want to play. Yeah, just it wasn't worth the risk, especially on these pitches.
De Dukes waren na het NRCA een van de eerste die een kunstgrasveld bemachtigd hebben. Dus ze hebben hier ook maar één veld tot hun beschikking. Dukes is ook een grote, veel gebruik van gemaakt. hetzelfde moment verschijnt er achter ons, waar de camera zich ook vanuit positioneert, steeds meer mensen die toch in deze miserige regen in Den Bosch willen genieten. Van,
I think we're in a different country, so the rules don't matter.
ja. En de bal, goede stabiele scrum van bovenzijde. En de bal wordt gekikt door de Dukes. Sam Verplanken gaat voor de bal.
Yeah, you can see the defensive line from the Dukes all at one line. That's great pressure, keeping us down in our own 22.
En de bal is out. De bal verloren in de ruk. En de Dukes hebben weer de bal in de 22 van DIOK. En een kickje eroverheen. En we konden van deze kant niet goed zien wat er gebeurde.
Scrum. That's a scrum down. I think we took it over our own line, so I think it might be to the Dukes as well. But that's great pressure from the Dukes.
Yeah,
Great pressure, great decision, great kicking game they've got here today.
It's scrum for the Dukes.
Ball came straight out there. I think that's a good pressure from the DIOK scrum.
Why did he blow the whistle?
Yeah, the ball came straight out.
Oh, the ball goes straight out. Okay.
Yeah, he got to go at least through the flankers' legs, but it came straight out the tunnel. So we have to reset the scrum.
Nou, en we gaan voor een restart. Dukes hebben nog steeds de bal. En de bal wordt opgepakt door nummer 8 van de Dukes. Een goede tackle. En het is opnieuw een try voor de Dukes.
We had good pressure in the scrum, but the 8, big lad, pick and go, hard to stop, 5 meters out.
En ik denk dat de jongens van DIOK zich wel even achter zijn oren moeten krabben wat er nu gebeurt. De pressure die de Dukes geven is heel erg hoog. En DIOK moet duidelijk wat veranderen aan hun spel om hier toch nog een winst uit Den Bosch mee te nemen.
Yeah, slow start from DIOK.
De Dukes die vorige week nog verrassend verloren van A-scrum, zijn nu bezig met een denderende start. Dus zo kan je zien dat sommige uitslagen van daarvoor, en dat heeft niks mee te maken hoe een team de zaterdag erop zich zal neerzetten. Want ze zijn duidelijk gebrand om te winnen. En de kick gaat er ook doorheen. Dus op dit moment is de stand 10-0 voor de Dukes.
How do you think Andy's feeling right now, Robin, against his old team?
Ja.
Nervous?
Van deze positie kunnen wij de coach zien zitten en die kan eigenlijk niet stilzitten omdat hij zo gestrest is.
Yeah, it's very rare to see him sitting down, so I don't know what that shows.
En we gaan verder. gevangen en de Dukes vangen de bal en nemen hem in. En de pressure is hoog, de bal wordt gekikt. En, ja, en een penalty voor de DIOK, want Nico werd, terwijl hij de bal nog niet had, al geduwd, de nummer 20 van de Dukes. Dat mag niet, je mag pas een tackle inzetten als de persoon ook de bal heeft.
Yeah, it was a good chase from them. I think it was a little bit unnecessary for him to do that. Yeah, from our side it was very blatant. He just jumped into Nico. But it wasn't needed. It was a great chase. He could have put lots of pressure on just by making a fair challenge. But he's given a costly penalty away. Can you predict the next play for me, Robin?
I think dat de DIOK gaat met 7 man in de line-out. Misschien gaan ze een mol opzetten. En er gebeurt helemaal niks. I couldn't predict that. Er was al een miscommunicatie en op een hele simpele manier geeft de Dukes de bal weer weg.
Yeah, very rare mistake the line out there.
En de DIOK gaat nu weer voor de 5-man line-out. En Jago Dine heeft de bal. De bal gaat naar Mees van Oort en naar Tom Altink, die de bal inneemt. En de bal, er was geprobeerd om de bal te stelen, maar de tackler van de Dukes was niet weggerold, waardoor de bal eruit komt, maar een penalty voor DIOK. En Ilingeven kikt de bal weer uit.
Yeah, back where we were from that mistake. Let's hope we can set up that maul, get a good drive on, suck in their forwards, and maybe get out to the back line.
Would you start a maul against this quite physical Duke team?
That's a very good observation. They are, I would say, a lot bigger than us. Maybe just to suck them in, create more space for the back line. I think it's a penalty advantage, I think, bringing down. I think we're going to keep it in. Yeah, we have a...
advantage. Ilingeven heeft de bal. Paas er maar in. En hij maakt zijn eerste try voor DIOK.
That was great patience there. We had the penalty advantage. The backs thought up a great move. Brilliant try.
Hey, I'll talk to Nick. Okay? Don't speak. Me too.
Yeah, try scored by Jens, kicked by Illy. Let's hope we can keep this momentum going. To it. In a couple of minutes, we can have a word with Nick, the new backs coach. Maybe insight into a little bit of his knowledge about what he sees from the game. Great take of the kickoff by Ches. That was a good high kick from the Dukes. A lot of pressure on Ches, he took it very well.
En Ross Benny Golson heeft de bal.
It's a little better, eh, Robin? Playing a little bit more with a bit of oomph, I like to say.
I think DIOK was waken up by the aggression of the Dukes, and now they're ready to
Match them.
match them and show their aggression.
Okay, hi, yeah, we've got Nick here, the new backs coach. How do you think it's going so far?
To be fair to the Dukes, they've come up the blocks a little bit. I think it's probably caught us a little bit by surprise in terms of their physicality, but we seem to be finding our feet now. The last couple of minutes, we seem to have found a little bit more of a rhythm. I think we probably got caught a little bit cold, but hopefully we can get ourselves back into the game a little bit.
Yeah, they've got some good line speed. Is there any inside knowledge of how you're going to attack that?
Yeah, personally, I think we probably just need to put it in behind them a little bit more if they're going to come off a line hard. We can press the spaces a little bit in behind them, put the ball through to them. Just being a little bit smarter, really, having our heads up and having a look at what's in front of us.
Okay, well, thank you very much, Nick. Yeah, that was Nick right there. He's come from South Wales, our new backs coach this year. He has quite a lot of knowledge. He coached at academy at a high level, so it's good to have him.
Grote mannen zoals eerder gezegd, die zijn ook komen niet voor om in te lopen.
For there being no crowd here, we've got quite loud noises on every decision. We must be using the Rugby 08 sports game crowd noises, I believe.
Verscherpte regels, die regels zijn niet verscherpt, maar er wordt meer nadruk op gelegd tegenwoordig dat de spelers ook echt sneller wegrollen na een tackle en dat de bal ook sneller geplaatst wordt. Rugby, World Rugby, om het spel sneller te maken, dat je een hele lange ruk zet, maar dat het de continuïteit van het spel ook. En de Dukes gaan wederom voor de penalty kick. Dat ze als ze deze kick maken, dan staan ze op 13 punten.
Yeah, I think it's
over 7 voor de Dukes.
It's good to take advantage of these penalties, silly penalties. Take the 3 points. Just if you keep giving penalties away, they can keep chipping out. Take the lead a little bit further away. I did that, but it's kind of gross.
Nu kijken of DIOK nog de score in ieder geval een heel voordeel kan veranderen. En Daan van Avervoort is weg.
Nico, blijf uit! Blijf uit, Nico!
That's a great counter ruck from the Dukes there.
Maar geloof ik is er nog wel voordeel voor DIOK, want er was een knock-on. Of toch niet? Nee, ja, daar wordt nu voor gefloten.
I think Mace was looking for someone to run there. We had an advantage and he wanted to kick it, but we looked very uninterested.
Scrum down. Let's have a look at this one.
Het is een mooie positie om een scrum te hebben, om een break te creëren als de bal vrijkomt, om dan direct naar de backs voor een van de mooie moves.
Yeah, let's hope we stay strong in the scrum. And let's do something good with the backs. The try we scored was a good backs move. Let's hopefully we can do another one.
Tom Altink heeft de bal, gaat zelf en verliest de bal.
It's a good steal.
Ja, er was een... Je ziet duidelijk dat de DUKES echt heel hard bezig spelen. En nu krijgen ze ook nog een penalty voor...
Yeah, I think that one was diving into the ruck, maybe leaving his feet. It's hard to tell, but silly penalty. We should be, there's 2 red zones on the field, our 22 and their 22, and you don't want to concede penalties there because you give away all the advantage you've got.
Er is een line-out voor de DUKES. Kijken of bij de DUKES bal weer gesteld of dat de DUKES nu een goede line-out kunnen neerzetten. En het lijkt een goede line-out voor de DUKES. Maar er wordt toch gefloten. Hij was not straight. De line-out bal moet direct door de gap gaan. En daar mag hij niet te veel naar de ene kant toe wijken. Anders heeft die partij voordeel. Het is een scrum voor DIOK.
I think that's the only weakness I'm seeing so far in the Dukes game is their set piece. Their defense has been good, their attack's been pretty good. Just making too many mistakes at the line out.
They have a good balanced team between young boys and older boys we've seen around in E-klasse for a longer time. So
yeah. Nico always makes meters. He's a very strong ball carrier.
Een hele mooie tackle weer van de DUKES, heel laag. Je ziet ook dat de DUKES meteen met 2 man een tackle maken. Ze laten niemand er makkelijk doorheen lopen. Elke tackle wordt met 2 man gemaakt.
This is good defense from the Dukes. That was a tight. I think a few guys thought he may have had that ball there, but maybe he just put one knee down or had his hands on the floor. Yeah, like I said at the beginning.
Can be milliseconds between a penalty or really good steal. So.
And the refs are really on it this year, so any little slip of the knee, straight away, penalty.
En op hetzelfde moment begint het hier weer te regenen. Dus...
We're going to power through though, aren't we?
Yeah. Die hard.
Die hards.
En een mooie lijn uit de DIOK gevangen en er wordt een mol opgezet. Een mol.
Yeah, I think on that one there, the Dukes didn't compete, so we couldn't set up the maul. So the catcher took it quick and just carried it on in. Smart play.
Maar ze competen wel de ruk. Ze gaan er volle bak in en de bal is nog wel in field possession. En Daan van Averhoort neemt de bal in, wordt gestopt.
Go around.
Sam Plank neemt de bal in. Alting.
We just got to be patient here.
Terug naar de backs. Benny Colson naar Jens.
What an offload.
Ja. Maar je ziet ook dat de Dukes wederom alle rugs contesten.
Strong defense from the Dukes at the moment.
DIOK gaat voor het korte spel naar een voorwaartse. En White. En een hele mooie bal van Nezel Daan van Aanvoort. En de bal wordt gesteeld. Toch niet, komt vrij uit de rug. Jens heeft de bal naar Sam van Planken. Sam van Planken naar Nickel.
Yeah, that was a great move from the backs there, but we needed quick ball and we were too slow at the breakdown. It's caused a slow ball that just stopped the whole progression we made.
En iedere gever gaat er zelf in. Er is geen sport, bal is out.
Yeah, I think the ruck may have been formed there, but I think he may have lost the ball in contact, so the ruck wasn't formed.
With a silly move, DIOK is set back 20 meters.
Yeah, just little mistakes and then we're back, 20 meters from where we were. Just got to look after that ball and just be calm.
And against this team, it's not easy to get those 20 meters back again.
Exactly.
Robin Moeder gaat in. En een penalty voordeel voor offside.
Yeah, I think their line speed is exceptional by the Dukes, but one little mistake there and he was just caught offside. But other than that, they've been pretty spot on.
But it shows their eagerness, eh? They want to make the tackle every tackle.
Yeah, and that's what they need to do. You put pressure on our boys and we make mistakes, don't make the yards. But you can see now a few of the Dukes boys are a little bit tired, maybe getting some injuries. But that's the pace they're playing. With that line speed, you're going to get tired. But if they can keep it up for 80 minutes, it's going to be a long game for DIOK, I think.
It would be impressive if they keep it up for 80 minutes, but then I think they have a really good chance here.
Yeah, I think that may also help with the usage of the replacements, when they bring them in, who they bring them in for. I think they could pull off an upset if it stays like this.
Are you allowed to drink while doing that?
The weather's changed there, Robin.
Yeah, it's autumn, eh? You see the leaves falling off the trees.
Yeah.
It's raining,
We see it live right now.
but it's perfect rugby weather, eh?
Days like this make me happy I'm on the sidelines.
En een call op van Leon naar Ili. Oeh, een mooie line van Jens. En de bal gaat naar dezelfde kant toe. Wordt ingebracht door Ili weer. Maar je ziet meteen dat de Dukes er weer heel erg kort op zitten.
I think Illy was looking for the offside there, but I think their line speed is just exceptional, and even the big boys are quick.
You're a big boy, you're quick.
I'm neither big nor quick. I'm just a pure square, you know.
En op dit moment zien we weer een injury van de Dukes. Als er... Het is de voorlopig tweede rijder van de Dukes die eraf gaat. Ja. Ja.
think Robin's having some technical issues here. I think we're coming close to the end of the half. Can you give a recap of the score, Robin?
Yeah, I'm testing my microphone. Maybe it's the weather, but I hope everybody can hear me clear now, or not. Otherwise, I will stand really close to Rich's mic.
I did hear that they turned yours down. They want to hear me.
That
It was just rumours I heard.
Yeah.
Oh, I think we stole the line out there.
Ja, we did. Oh, en een mooie break van Daan van Averhoort. En hij gaat lospassen naar Nico. Oh, en hij verliest de bal.
That was a great run by Dan, but just maybe made the wrong decision. Maybe should have took it in. Yeah, and that's half time.
It's half time. Nou, we zien nu over een korte 15 minuten weer terug voor de tweede helft. Maar ik weet dat 2 mensen dat En we zijn terug bij de tweede helft. Ik had wat problemen met mijn microfoon. En we zijn hier voor de restart.
Answer the questions.
Where's Arthur Ross when you need him?
That's good.
We zijn benieuwd naar de restart. Wat dit gaat brengen. 13-7 is de huidige stand in het voordeel van de Dukes. Een mooie kick die gegeven wordt gepakt door en een tackle door David. 3 man gepakt. En de Dukes nemen de bal in.
Yeah, I see no changes from the DIOK side at halftime. Same starting 15.
That's not true. Jordan Kessen is gewisseld voor Wolf van Dijk.
Great observation, Robin. That's why you're here.
Yeah, Diego moves into the second row.
Yeah, I think Diego will be going second row, and Wolf. I think he missed training this week. I think that's why he was on the bench. But I think Andy wants to bring on some of that youth impact that he has. Maybe he'll help change the game in our favour. He's a very talented player, Wolf, isn't he, Robin?
He definitely is, yeah. It's nice to see not only some young boys in the backs, but also in the forwards. Sam Verplanken, ook een jeugdige, 18 jaar jong, net 18 geworden.
Yeah, his knee was on the floor, so the tackler has to release the player. Held on, stripped the ball, that's a penalty.
En ik denk dat ieder gegeven hem voor uit gaat trekken, zodat hij ook een line-out kan doen. Net wat verder dan de 22. Een mooie optie voor DIOK om te laten zien of zij beter uit deze tweede helft komen dan het in de eerste helft ging. En een mooie catch door de Ruiter. Er wordt een mol opgezet door DIOK en die gaat nog steeds vooruit. En hij blijft vooruit gaan. De ref zegt nog niks. En hij zegt een advantage voor DIOK.
Yeah. Penalty advantage.
For what, Richie, what's that?
I think, from what I see, is that the Dukes players came in from the side. We set up a very good maul. I think they came in from the side. Yeah, so that's a penalty.
Meeswoord probeerde daar nog een kickje, want ze hadden de penalty advantage. Dan kan je altijd nog wel even wat proberen. Als het niks wordt, dan maar heb je alsnog je penalty. Maar anders heb je misschien zelfs een try. En DIOK gaat voor de line-out.
Our mauls they look pretty good. So now we're 5 meters out. Maybe we can set up another one and hopefully get a score. Should we get closer to the action, Robin?
Yeah. En het is een bal en jammer genoeg een los door DIOK. En de bal wordt gekikt. En David Averhoort, een mooie catch van David Averhoort.
Great take.
Verder. En de Dukes zitten hier direct op.
Yeah, we have a penalty advantage. Dukes off their feet. So let's see if we can.
Neemt hem in. Ik vind dat ieder geeft hem veel inneemt deze wedstrijd. Ik denk dat dat toch niet helemaal zijn positie is. En misschien uit noodzaak, omdat toch niet iedereen klaar staat.
Oh,
Chesney pakt hem op uit en loopt er doorheen.
smart play there by Chesney. Weren't using it quick, so he did a little pick and go, brought the momentum back.
2 silly errors there. I think we just took our eye off the ball.
Je ziet ook the pressure of the Dukes both makes the DIOK boys to make errors because they can feel it, especially for the younger boys. They can get intimidated.
Yeah, exactly that. I think the first half pressure, them putting that constant pressure on now, is taking its toll. We're taking one eye off the ball, looking at the defenders because we know that they're going to be coming at us fast, and that's causing us to make mistakes.
Aan de andere kant begint het zonnetje hier weer te schijnen, dus hopelijk brings that also something for us. Scrum voor de Dukes.
That's a strong scrum by DIOK. That was Robin Mooner putting great pressure on. Robin Mooner is probably one of the best loose head props in the country. He played as a back row until he joined senior level, and we had a low number of front row players, so we transferred him into a prop, and he has been dominant ever since.
Big legs! En een mooie catch door Nickel.
That was Wolf's first carry, and you can see he's making meters, and the ball is...
And Ross Pentecost will go through the run.
Great hands.
En je ziet weer opnieuw de Dukes pose. Maken hele mooie tackles, ze zitten er direct op, zodat...
Yeah, great line speed from Dukes. From my observation, I would maybe slightly offside on a few occasions, but if the rest call it, we've got to react. And they're putting some great hits in. I think they've really fine-tuned their defence, and it's a great performance from the Dukes.
It's definitely a great performance by Dukes.
I think in games like this, I think we definitely do need Benji in the game, because Benji loves to do those little darts at the ruck, and if the defence is putting line speed on, Benji can cut in behind them. He's very good at that, so I think this would be a great game for him.
Scrum door DIOK. De bal wordt er wel goed uitgebracht door de Dukes. Beetje rommelig, maar ze maken nu de bal bij de Dukes. En die loopt er door een paar tackles heen. En de Dukes zetten zich op voor een aanval. En en jammerig, want de bal werd verloren in de tackle door de Dukes. Robin Moeder wou hem pakken, maar die maakte daarmee een knock-on. Daardoor is het een voordeel voor de Dukes.
There's great pressure from us there.
Yeah.
Doing a bit of the Dukes tactic, working on some. A very strong scrum there by DIOK, but I think we feel like we need to capitalise on that. Put more pressure on the back line. Oh, we've turned the ball over. Great defense there by DIOK.
En een kick van Leon. En een fullback en...
It's a penalty. Great steal by Illy. He's took it quick. I think in a situation like now, we've broke the gain line, we need to be quicker with the ball. The Duke's defence is not organised. When they're organised, their line speed is fantastic, but if you're not organised, you can't set that up. So we need to start playing quick ball. We have a head.
Op dit moment een paar spelers van de Dukes die pijn hebben, daarom wordt het spel stilgelegd.
We have a substitution now. Daniel's coming on. I think Tom Durant's come off. So that's a straight swap. Flanker for flanker. Well, Daniel does play front row normally, but he can play multiple positions.
Hier is hij.
The intensity that the Dukes are playing at is causing them a few injuries, Robin?
I definitely think that is happening. Well, I think this is quite a big loss for the Dukes because it's one of their heavier boys.
They've brought, they made it subtle. Ross has gone quick. Always love a Ross tap and go, don't you?
No. Oh. En een hele mooie lijn van Sam Verplanken die daar meteen een try maakt.
Yeah, great backline move there. Sam with his second try in his second or third first team game.
Yeah, that's impressive, Rich.
Yeah. I hear a Zumba, don't you?
I think a Zumba from here to Leiden, eh? Walking behind the bus.
Yes, please. Sam is a great rugby player. Only 17 years of age. I think he's just
turned 18.
Just turned 18, is he? Yeah. Yeah, he's a great player.
Well, if Ely Graven makes this kick, then it's 16-13, but on this moment it's 13-13. Oh no, 13-12, actually.
Yeah.
And the score is still 13-12 for the Dukes. And this is why you see why it's important to make those penalty kicks. Because DIOK scored 2 tries, but
only one conversion.
Only one conversion, and the Duke scored 1 try with conversion, but 2 penalty kicks, and that makes them in front.
Good maths, Robin.
Yeah, that's what me. I'm the math guy.
What did you study again? Was it economics or
economics?
Business.
Some business, some IT. It's all about the numbers.
Yeah, very intelligent man. It shows the confidence Sam has, you know, stepping up to take the clearance kick under pressure.
Yeah.
That's because of his coach, Richie, back in the court.
En een mooie steal door Chesney Crosby. Kijken wat DIOK met deze bal kan doen. Rommelig afgewerkt, maar Mees kikt de bal terug. Die blijft in. En ja, een hele mooie tackle door Nickel. Of Wolf, of was Wolf van Dijk?
Yeah, I was going to say, I think of all the people to run into, probably shouldn't have been Wolf. Great tackle.
And the ball cleared again. En Severplanke heeft de bal weer, neemt hem zelf in. En na een paar keer heen en weer tackelen zijn we nu weer beland op de halfway line. Waar Daniel Wit hem inneemt, Robin Moenen.
I'm a big fan of Daniel. He played, I think his first proper minutes against the Hoy, and I felt like he brought on some good impact.
Ja, Daniel de Wit, een van de spelers die overgekomen is van de LRCG. He is a doctor, you know. Wow, smart people. Yeah. So if he ever get injured again, he can save you.
So you're telling me that we got Ross Benny Coulson, PhD in history. We have Daniel, who's a doctor. We have Robin Mooner, who's a scientist, and then you have Richie Manley,
who's a tractor salesman.
I really hope
Turo, who's in engineering.
I really hope Jake fails his studies, otherwise this is embarrassing. We've got the most intelligent front row in the league, bar me.
But maybe Richie, you can also follow study again.
I'm a little bit old for that. I've got kids now, so.
En op dit moment neemt DIOK ook kiest eieren voor zijn geld. Hij gaat ook voor de penalty kick die best wel direct voor de palen ligt. En Iligeven, die neem ik van aan, kan deze mooi voor de 3 extra punten voor DIOK zorgen. Wat erin resulteert dat DIOK weer 2 punten voor staat. En de kick is aan. En de score is 13-15 voor DIOK.
Yeah, I think if we're being honest now, I think the Dukes are looking a bit tired. Their first half was immense. The pressure they put on us was a great game plan, but maybe they won't be able to keep it up. But we still got long to play, so we'll see.
En ingebracht. Er wordt een mol opgezet. En een break door Ross Benny Coulson. De bal komt los. En Leon Koen heeft de bal. En Leon Koen maakt een hele lange run. Een hele lange run. Oh, en hij wordt gestopt door de nummer 15. Oh, en een mooie save nog. Daan van Avervoort gaat met de bal vandoor.
That was a great run by Leon. I think he forgets how old he is.
Yeah, he's like 50, right?
Yeah.
He has like 2 kids almost. You also got 2 kids.
Yeah, that's why I'm on the sidelines. I'm too old. Great carry by Ross.
Hold it, yeah.
En Wolf van Dijk heeft de bal, gaat zelf in en scoort! En een draai die misschien de wedstrijd kan omdraaien van Wolf van Dijk.
I think we've finally woken up, I would say.
I think as well.
The last 10 minutes has just been consistently DIOK. Great run by Leon though. For a man of 67 years of age, he looked like he was not a day older than 22.
Yeah.
But I think the 2 leaders, Leon and Ross, have been playing exceptional, really leading the side.
And I think as well, Leon stepping up to getting his fullback position to going to the scrum half again, swapping for Benjamin Garcia. He's doing really well. So you see the man, he can do everything, eh?
Yeah, they are, I would say, they're little shoes to fill, but they're big shoes to fill. and he's doing a really good job. You know, Benji is a consistent performer.
Joke, in front of the mirror or what?
I've been wanting to use it ever since Benji told me he was injured.
Jullie geven voor de kick.
Perfect.
En de kick zit er doorheen. Dat betekent dat we op 22-13 staan. 13-22 voor Tio. Met het nieuwe bonussysteem, moet je ervoor zorgen dat je minimaal 3 tries meer hebt dan steeds. Als je nog een bonuspunt wil krijgen. Als je wint krijg je 4 punten. Als je met bonuspunten kan je 1 bonuspunt, dus 5 punten verdienen. Dus op dit moment staat DIOK op 3 tries en de Dukes op 1. Dus we moeten nog 1 try maken voor de bonuspunt. En dat kan denk ik in deze competitie een hele belangrijke punt zijn. Dus DIOK moet in ieder geval minimaal 1 keer nog scoren.
Do you know why they've changed the try system?
Well, I think because the old system was a little bit strange, don't you think? Like you could it was only 7 points, and you could even get a bonus point when you lost.
And can you get a bonus point if you lose now or not?
En weer je ziet dat de backs die zijn warm gelopen en die zijn helemaal gedreven om nu verder te spelen van DIOK. Je merkt ook wel bij de Dukes, don't you see the Dukes? They had some injuries and now their intensity level drops a lot.
Yeah, I did just get some little inside information there that they have possibly used up all their subs already due to injuries and changes. So yeah, I think they may be stuck with what they've got. I think
if we look to our right, well, it also looks like all the players, they have nobody on the bench anymore, only injured players. Of course, the players can come back in, but
I think the ones that are left are injured. I think they may maybe have one guy. But
still they get advantage and time off. There's something is happening here. Tom Alting gets a yellow card for talking. That can be an expensive yellow card. Tom Alting was nummer 8.
Yeah, that's something that I hate. Talking to the ref, there's no need. You're never going to change his decision, and if you're not happy.
And we're not on a football club here.
Yeah. And I always.
It's a good thing that the ref bites off of him and says enough is enough.
Yeah. And I always say, if you're not happy, just shout at Ross and get your anger out on your captain.
De line-out is precies om halftime, op de halfline. En een goede line-out van de Dukes. DIOK komt testen de line-out ook niet, wat ik interessant vind.
I think they may have been going along the lines of Duke's line-out being poor, but that was actually a good line-out from them.
The camera's not pointing at you. Why are you using makeup, Robin?
We hope Benji Garcia gets injured for the rest of the season. And goes back to Argentina again.
I don't think Leon wants that. I think Leon doesn't want to play 80 minutes.
En Wolf van Dijk neemt de bal, paast hem naar Daan Navort. Nickel, excuses. Jago Duin neemt de bal in.
You notice the Duke's line speed is gone.
Yeah.
They're not so quick off the line anymore.
I think there's also something to do with fitness. Like as we said before in this game, 80 minutes, keep on that line speed, that is really hard.
It's not.
You try to walk 80 minutes, 10 meters up, 10 meters down, 10 meters up, 10 meters down. That's
it's difficult, and they're a big pack as well. So
you know a lot about carrying a lot of kilos with you, eh?
Because I'm a tractor salesman. A little bit of ball watching there from DIOK.
It's a high tackle by DIOK. I didn't see who did it, but it's a penalty for the Dukes.
I believe that was Illy with the high tackle.
Illy with high tackle. Een mooie kick van de Dukes, wat resulteert in een line-out ook voor de Dukes. We kijken of DIOK nu wel tegen gaat springen of dat ze het gaat afhangen.
I would definitely compete at this line out. Want to get the ball back, keep hold of the ball, put them on a try, and like you say, we need another try to get the bonus point.
De Dukes hebben de bal. Oh! En de Reds gaat terug naar
Not rolling away.
not rolling away. I didn't see that, Richie, but
Yeah, my eyes were on the great pressure that Wolf put on. I didn't notice the penalty.
Robin Muno was not rolling away properly. My eyes were on something else, but
I think you were looking at the trees.
they have beautiful trees here, don't they?
Yeah,
Look at here. It's a beautiful place, Den Bosch.
in this autumn, the leaves are changing. It's very nice. I can see why you get distracted, Robin.
Did you already? Den Bosch is famous for the Bosse bol. Did you have to try one?
What is that?
It's like a chocolate and a cream inside. Maybe tomorrow you should get a Bosse bol as practice, man.
Well, I am staying here the night because the ladies play Den Bosch Dukes tomorrow, so maybe I'll get one.
Yeah. As Richard told, our lady team is also playing here, so a few of the players who also are in a relationship with ladies of the DIOK ladies are staying here for a night.
I don't need to be in a relationship with the ladies to support the DIOK. Robin Muno is down. Hopefully it's not a serious injury because we've got 2 props injured currently, though 3 technically, with myself, Jake, and
we still have Vincent
Vitolo
on the bench, so we have as well one forward swap left and 2 backs. Bovendiemen en Nederland.
Yeah, Robin Muno is carrying on, which is good to see. He's a consistent player. He plays pretty much every game, full 80 minutes, which is very rare as a front row player. But it's good that it's not a serious knock. Oh, strong scrum from the Dukes. Maybe Robin Muno's injury is worse than we think with that, but he looks okay.
Robin Muno net geïnjured, maar maakt nu alweer een mooie run. Jens. Goede support van DIOK. En Mees kikt de bal. Je ziet wel dat elke bal die de bal that the Dukes are kicking, the DIOK is kicking, the Dukes catch every ball. It's quite.
Yeah, and I don't think we're putting enough pressure on.
Yeah.
The chase to the kick isn't strong enough, and they catch it easily and they can counter.
Yeah. And they have a lot of time to set it up.
Yeah. That was a great kick there. Dan let it go and it went out into touch rather than out dead. So that means the line out for DIOK 5 meters out.
And it's dangerous, huh? If you lose this line out, and DIOK has to make sure they don't do any stupid stuff now, and they just go straight for kick it out. Get out of their own red zone.
Yeah. Got to be safe in your own 22.
Jacob Dine catches the ball. The Mol is there. They set up a Mol with decent Mol. Ross Penny Colson has the ball. He plays the ball. We're still outside, and the ball is not out. It's catched by one of the DUKE wingers. Ooh! And a good save tackle by Jens.
Yeah, with that clearance kick there, it was a great chase by Dan, but the rest of the boys didn't follow up, so that created gaps.
And there were a lot of missed tackles, 3 missed tackles, and you cannot have somebody who's running at you at that speed because they can get
Daniel!
And you see the Dukes guys, they don't give up there, have the power, the enthusiasm in them.
Yeah, it's good.
Oh, you want to go forward.
As a DIOK fan, it's not good to see, but as a rugby fan, this is good. This is exciting. Leaving it to the last minutes to really bring that momentum forward. I think we stole it. Sem with a great steal. What can that man not do?
Yeah, they lost it.
I know.
But the click is not clear, and they have to go again.
Yeah, no chase, no chase.
And it is advantage for the Dukes. 4.
I think not rolling away again
running
for
away.
the tackle.
Yeah. Well, we all know that, as we told before, that the refs are way more strict on it, so all the players should also act like that.
Yeah, it was a great steal from Sem there. A young lad, he's very confident.
30 seconds.
DIOK player Tom Altink can almost enter the field. Maybe he shuts up now against the ref.
Yeah, I totally forgot about that. We have been playing with 14 men for 10 minutes. Now we're back at full capacity. I hope that was the issue there with them being in our 22 for a long period of time.
22-13.
Robin, what is the score at the moment? I hope you guys can see it on the screen because they don't have a scoreboard here anymore.
22-13.
But I'm getting inside information that it's 22-13 to us. So if they get this kick, Robin, they'll be within 7 points. So does that mean that rule is still in play?
The kick is not on. So we go to 22 dropout. The Grave is ready to take the kick. Everybody has to be behind the kicker, the ref says. And now hope the chase is good for DIOK. Good tackle by Jens. Yeah! Van Dijk went on the ball. The tackler the ball carrier didn't release the ball, so it's a penalty for DIOK. It's a quick play now.
That was a great steal from Wolf. Yeah, Wolf he's really strong. He's very difficult to get off the ball. So once he's on it, yeah, you're not going to get him off that ball. It was great play by Wolf, and it's something that we needed at this moment. But maybe the quick tap wasn't needed.
Yeah, we got Benji here. Benji, how do you think the game is going on?
Yeah, it's not going great, but I think the Dukes are stepping up. They're playing quite good, and yeah, I think we're not having our best day, and we'll still manage to do 3 tries. So these last 10 minutes are key.
Do you think the injuries to some of the possible starting players this season has been a bit of an upset for us?
No, I don't. I think we have quite a big squad, luckily. So I think even with like low numbers, we still managed to put a big score in the first game against Kaas and against Gooi. It's just this game things are not going perfect, but it's rugby, so happens. Life.
Are you eager to get back?
Yes, of course. More eager I'm to see Richie back.
Yeah, good luck with that. Thank you, Benji.
Well, we were in the interview with Benjamin Garcia. We had 2 subs here. Leyland went in for Nico, and Jordan Keston went back in for Jago Down. So we have some fresh blood on the wing and some almost semi-fresh blood on the second row.
Go on, get the front row on.
There's a slight delay in the game here. I think there's confusion. I think they've only got 14 players and they're missing a front row, so they've used all their subs. So there's a bit of a discussion about whether they play with 14 players or they bring someone back on. Yeah, a few injuries has caused the Dukes to play with 14 players. Yeah, I think that's the pressure that they put on at the start with the line speed. A few injuries, a few subs at the wrong time, and now they're down to 14 men for the last minutes. Yeah, so we're uncontested in the scrums now.
Uncontested in the scrum. Doesn't mean anything on the rules, Richie, because in the EA class, or is it...
That is a very good point. I do believe in the old rules it was if it goes uncontested, is it a forfeit of the game? Or?
Yeah, well, I'm not sure. I think...
Is it possible if you've used all your subs and you go down to 14 men it doesn't matter? But yeah, it's a good point. I don't think we'll forfeit the game, but...
Vincent van Nistelrooy will be the swap for Roland Marking, our Hungarian friend. Well job.
He's a workhorse, that Ronald.
It's like you, Richie. He's like you, but then 5 years ago.
No, he's not fine. He's not bound.
I don't know if that's a compliment or not, Robin, but thank you.
And a knock on door Tom Alting. His hands became cold, I think, from waiting up to 10 minutes. And now it's a scrum for the Dukes. Because it's an uncontested scrum, they will always get the ball. So the advantage we had of being stronger in the scrum loses now.
Yeah, if you're dominating as a prop, it's always a bit disheartening when you're doing well in the scrum and it goes uncontested. Especially for me, it feels like pointless me being on the pitch, you know?
Because you look good, Richie. You're an eye catcher.
Thank you, thank you. I think that's why Andy sticks with me. We have penalty advantage to the Dukes. I think handling in the ruck.
And a kick from the Dukes. And then, ooh. En hij had penalty advantage. Dus we gaan terug naar de oude plek op het als je de penalty kunt nemen.
Oh, we have a yellow card here. And it was to Illy. I think no surprise there, he has given a few penalties away today, so I think the referee remembers that big head and
Big head of yellow cards.
Big head.
Well, Richie, like everybody's getting yellow cards. It's terrible, like 2 yellow cards already. What do you think about it?
The thing is, the first yellow was talking to the ref, which 100% agree with. Don't talk to the ref. And the second one was at the ruck, and like I said at the start of the game, the ruck is going to be a very very precise art now, with the referees always picking up on it because they've been told to, and there'll be penalties, a lot of penalties just due to the ruck, and then when it adds up, the next thing is the ref is going to give the yellow. So yeah, it's kind of as expected with the amount of penalties at the ruck today.
Liam.
Yeah, it's good to see that Bo is now coming on for Leon. Bo did get an injury, a hip injury, I think at the beginning of the season or end of last season. So it's really, really great to see him coming back. And it looks like old for young. The young Bo for the old Leon. But Leon played really well today. He led a leader with Ross. Both the captains playing really well. Yeah, and Bo back to Mace. Mace with the clearance kick. It's long, but the chase is not strong from DIOK. Kicked it straight back.
You see that the Dukes are getting back in the game, eh? We had a great period of like 30 minutes where DIOK was after the second half was really beforehand. But
Yeah.
now,
And now
DIOK is under pressure again, and the Dukes feeling the energy back.
yeah, I'm not going to count the numbers, but if it is correct from what I heard, they are playing with 14 men due to them using all their subs, and they're still putting great pressure on. So that shows great heart.
Yeah, but DIOK is also playing with 14 men now at the moment because of the yellow card.
Very well observed, Robin.
So it's an even game again.
Go up. Ball. Isolated.
And he goes in on his own there, the Dukes player. Great hit by Wolf. I think that caused the knock on.
And a knock on by Ross Benny Coulson.
It's a double knock on, so I think it was a knock on first by the Dukes, so it's a scrum for us. It's uncontested scrum, so it gives us a chance to be a bit more relaxed and make a smart decision on what we're going to do.
Have a clearance kick and then right.
Yeah, I think we need to make sure it goes out because our kicking hasn't been great, or so the chase hasn't been great. So let's make sure we kick it straight out, and then we don't get a counter-attack from the Dukes. I see Benji is looking eager to get back.
Yeah. He's annoying a little bit, eh? He has energy so much. Maybe Benji, you can pick all the leaves off the ground here and make the field clean again.
Oh, we've decided to run it. I think maybe get a better position for the kick.
They're still in the 22. And this is a...
Oh, I think we knocked it on at that ruck. It's going to be a scrum down. Yeah, knock on.
That is an interesting...
Who lost control?
My expertise don't come in handy anymore because of the scrums being uncontested.
Richie, did you think this game would be... well, so much excitement actually, and or did you think it was a walkover in the beginning?
Honestly, I think the way that we've been playing, I thought it could have been easier. But the Dukes have played really well, and I think in stages we've performed poorly. But it's a good game, it's exciting.
Yeah, it's what we want in rugby.
Daniel came on pretty good,
So it's a penalty for us, so let's make sure we clear this out and then reset.
it's done. Well, this was the game of DIOK. I think the final score was was it 13?
Yeah, I think.
No, 13-22. Thank you for listening to our live stream. Richie, you want some last words?
I think it was closer than we may have expected, but the Dukes played really well. The first half was sensational. The line speed they put on really put us under pressure. But I think, as current champions, we came off, we adapted, and we came away with the win, and that's all that matters. It's a long season, every win will count.
Yeah. And I think the season is still young, but I think the Dukes played perfectly. Yeah. Thank you very much. And next week we have Unumanu at home, so I hope to see you joining that live stream again. Thank you very much.